All right, welcome back to another episode of the Nightly Pour Podcast, episode 6.
Episode 6, Nightly Pour.
And we have one of my favorite TikTokers.
We do.
Gavranksshooters.
One of your favorite social media personalities.
He's one of my favorite social media personalities.
Yeah.
All right, Gavin, introduce yourself.
Yes.
Where are you from? Tell us how you got here. How'd you start ranking shooters?
Yeah, thanks for coming on, dude, first off, honestly.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for having me. You guys, this is my first podcast. You're taking my podcast virginity right now.
Love that.
But yeah, I mean, U of A, baby, that's where it all started.
UFA, let's go.
University, Tucson. I've just always been a kind of a drinker, and then I was sitting with my roommate one night, and I was just thinking, I was like, how many shooters do you think it'd be funny for me to drink in a row right now? He's like, I don't know, like 3. And I was like, let's just do 4. So I just made a video of me drinking 4 Fireball shooters. I wore this big fur coat.
That's awesome.
But I just posted it on TikTok to see what would happen. And then it kind of blew up a little bit. People liked it. So that was the start.
Nice.
So was downhill from there.
So was that like the first video you posted was just right off the bat shooters?
So my first little series I had was there was this kid on TikTok. This little kid, his name was Nicole. He did soda reviews.
Nice.
And so what I'd do is I'd like watch his videos and I'd memorize his script and like his cadence. So I'd duet it and I'd say like the exact same stuff as him at the same time, duetting it, like, "What's up, soda lovers? It's Nicole here." And then he always ends it with this big pull of soda. And then in my duet, I would just do like a 20-second pull of like Jack Daniels or like
That's awesome.
something. But
Yeah.
all of those ones got taken down. I think Nicole reported me.
Okay.
God damn it, Nicole.
So just so our audience knows, what's kind of like the dynamic of your videos right now? Because I know there's usually similar format the whole time, right? Like for each video you post.
Yeah, so pretty much the way the video goes is I'll say a little intro, whatever kind of pops into my head when I'm in the shower that day. And then I do 4 shooters in a row. I just drink them one at a time. I pour them normally into a Chili's cup. I've got quite a lot of them over here. So I just switch them out.
Love
But I
it.
pour the 4 shooters in one at a time. I take all 4 and then I give it a review. 1 through 10, giving my thoughts a little bit, and then I do 4 cartwheels immediately after, and then I give it a second review on kind of how it jumbled around in my stomach and how drunk it got me.
Yeah, and the gold jacket always makes a play too, usually in it.
Yeah, it's always got to be, unless it's like
top-notch.
dire circumstances, it's always the gold jacket.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Of
so
course.
tonight we'll do a review.
Yes.
With you.
Yeah.
And what do we have on the agenda tonight? Well, so usually we do our guest's favorite drink, but tonight we have a selected shooter by Gavin.
Yeah.
So what are we doing tonight?
Tonight, I figured I'll get you guys out on a classic here. We're going to go 99 banana proof.
99 banana proof.
We
4
got
shots.
4 of them too. Yeah.
All right.
We're in for a good podcast.
And I have this old jacket from my disco party at work. So
we're gonna toss that on. So
we'll toss this on so we're ready to go. And we have Devil's cups. We don't have Chili's cups, but go Devs.
Yeah. Best hockey team.
All right, Gavin, you lead us off.
Alright, guys. First thing you're going to do, crack them a little bit.
Okay.
Just so you make sure you can get them open. I made this video one time.
Oh, I see.
And I did the first 3, and then the 4th one I couldn't get open because it was like dented because I dropped it, so I just kind of ruined it all. Get that ready.
Do you choose them too, or do your followers usually choose them?
I only just respond to comments. Like,
Okay.
I'll usually just go to the liquor store and then scroll through my comments and then just kind of see what they have.
Got it. Okay.
But alright.
Is this like banana flavored or what?
Yeah, what was that?
Is this banana flavored?
Supposedly.
We'll see.
I'm just gonna picture Howlerhead and go to like a happy place when I drink this.
But there's no happy place you can hide from these.
All right.
Alright.
So we're cracked.
Do I go all in at the same time or what?
Yeah, you guys will just go together. I'll give you my rhyme like I normally do, you know?
Okay.
And then you guys will just keep pace, and we'll try to get it done here.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Happy place.
What is up, dirty hipsters and thirsty sipsters? Welcome back to gavranksshooters. I'm on my first podcast right here. Tonight, we're drinking Nana 99 shooters with the gang. Let's get absolutely after it.
Woo! Cheers.
We're in this first one.
Oh. It's a nice sound.
All right, ready?
Cheers.
I cheers you if you were here too. Cheers, buddy.
Oh.
Right off the bat,
Oh.
you gotta go through the pain.
Yeah.
You just start pouring the second one.
Definitely some banana though. You can taste the banana.
It's there, all right.
All right.
Oh.
Round 2.
Round 2.
Cheers.
Two.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
And then you go.
Oh.
You gotta go right into 3.
Right into it?
Right in. You only got like 3 minutes to make the first part, so you just gotta keep rolling.
You're at U of A. Is this affecting the grades at all? Or are you it's making them go up?
Oh, dude, I'm an academic fucking weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You guys don't know, Gavin's a nursing major, right? You're doing nursing stuff. All right. So this guy's saving lives. So Banana 99 saves lives.
All
This
right.
isn't opening. What the?
Yeah, God, see, he told you to open it beforehand.
I tried to.
Number 3.
There's the other one. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
We're pulling up the 4th one.
Oh.
Jeez. Oh, he's gone. He's a goner. You missed the bucket.
You going for number 4?
Ooh. Yeah, I'm trying to open it though. It's like stuck.
There we go.
There we go.
Crack it open.
Oh, jeez, dude.
Anytime.
All right. Number 4.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh.
Alright, so pretty much right after that, I go into my pre-car review. I mean, you got the gold jacket. What do you think for the pre-car review?
It was rough, but I like the flavor. I think I'm gonna go with a nice round 8.
Yeah,
That's a high review. You threw up, dude, almost.
Almost threw up, but
Put an 8 for,
it's got that nice banana flavor.
It does have a good banana flavor. Yeah, I'll give it I'm giving that honestly probably like a 4.2. I don't know if you've had Burnett's or what U of A has for like the classic plastic bottle of vodka that's the cheapest shit ever, but that's what I'm gonna say this is.
All right, but we got to do a cartwheel review, right?
What about you? What's your pre-cartwheel review, Gavin?
I'm gonna give this. So the secret to the gag ranks is they all just taste shitty and they all make you want to throw up.
Okay.
But in terms of like comparing it to the other ones, I'm gonna give this one a 6.2 out of 10.
Yeah.
I like the flavor. It's 99 cents, which is a plus.
Yup.
I'm fucking with it.
All right.
I fuck with it. I almost fucked too hard with it.
Yeah, you did. That was. Whew.
But all right, Dan's gonna film me doing a cartwheel. Gavin, you're gonna do a cartwheel with us.
We're going mobile.
We're going mobile.
I'm mobile.
3, 2, 1, here we go. Post-cartwheel review. Come on, there's got to be a little better than that. That's terrible.
These are terrible cartwheels.
The things we do for content.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. What would you give this?
All right.
How are you feeling post-cartwheel review, Dylan? Give it a second.
I don't know how I'm feeling post-cartwheel review.
Give it a quick breather. We're doing 99 nanners.
99 nairs, I feel like I'm 99 not there.
Okay. So let it sink in for a sec. You just did 4 cartwheels, did 4 shots. How's that feeling?
I don't know, Gavin, how are we feeling?
I'm feeling I feel like $1 million right now.
You know what? I'm feeling like 99 bucks, honestly.
Gavin's ready to save some lives right now. I love that.
I'm ready to save 99 bananas.
Okay. All right. So what's your review? What would you give this? Is it going up from an 8? Because an 8's a good start.
It really shook me up there. I'm feeling tropical, but
Okay.
I'm not feeling that tropical. So the post cartwheel review, we're going with the 6.5.
All right. Gavin?
Honestly, I had some Chipotle before this, so the mix in my stomach is like awful.
Yeah.
But I immediately feel the drunkenness. I love that. It's only gonna get docked like 0.1. It's gonna come in at 6.1 out of 10 post cartwheel review.
There we go.
We love it.
Right.
We love it. We
Yeah.
are feeling banana-y and ripe.
Yeah, appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for doing that with us.
All right, so we finished our cartwheel review. We have lots of time before we actually go out.
Yeah. So, all right. So you do shooters on your videos, and before that, you were basing it off the kid who does like soda reviews, and you were duetting that. Do you have like a favorite drink that like when you go out, aside from just straight liquor, that you would kind of go to? Woo.
So in high school, back in the day, my friends, my nickname was Chief Fireball. These days when I go out, if I'm feeling bougie, if I'm spending like some money, I like vodka Red Bulls.
Okay.
Or if I'm trying to keep it cheap, honestly, just like vodka soda water.
Okay.
Really
vodka
just
soda.
whatever though. I mean.
Okay. All right. So I feel like vodka soda is a good go-to. A lot of people here have like tequila soda or vodka soda. It's a classy drink.
Gotta watch those calories, kinda.
You gotta stay lean and mean for the girls.
Yeah. for the ladies.
For the ladies.
Yeah. Would you say your favorite like go-to drink though, if you're mixing stuff, is gonna be vodka Red Bull?
Yeah, that's gonna be number one.
Okay. All right, dude. Those are gnarly. I feel like you can only have a few of those, or else you're gonna be like too Red Bulled out.
That's the thing is I never drink caffeine really.
Yeah.
So I love that. So cause when I'm at the bar and I'm about to crash, I'm sipping on Coronas, I'm getting tired, I need a rally. I'm all right, it's vodka Red Bull time.
Yeah.
And that shit just is
to supercharge.
Okay.
Gets me right back into business.
Yeah. You're not a coffee guy, even with the nursing school.
Nah, man, I really don't drink any. I barely drink soda. I pretty much just drink water and straight booze.
Water and straight alcohol. I love it.
That's not it's not the most unhealthy thing though. It's
No.
kind of good for
It
you.
could be worse.
Hey, we got our fruit serving for the day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We got-
That's probably the closest thing I've had to a fruit in a year and a half.
It's our 4 fruit servings for the day right before we go out. So we're lean and mean, living large.
Yeah. All right. So a big part of your videos, you were saying, we were talking about this off camera before, is the catchy opening phrases that you come up with for each video. Would you how does that work? You were saying you get in the lab a little bit. How do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, most of the time I just kind of know that I'm going to be making a video that night. So, I mean, anywhere between, if I'm, sitting at work, getting bored, or, even when I'm, taking a shower before the video or something, I just try to think of funny shit that rhymes, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's my favorite
and
stuff.
I first just started off, I think my first video, I was just saying, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And then the next one, I branched out a little bit. I was pimps and hoes, and it got even more traction. And the next one, I think I said cowboys and reverse cowgirls.
Yeah, I remember that video.
Yeah.
So then it just kept. So I kind of found out that it's if I just say some wild shit in the intro, then people will stay to watch me drink. But if they just see some dumbass in his gold jacket, they're gonna scroll real quick.
Hey,
so.
we're keeping it rich and classy.
Yeah. I know we're informal a lot on this podcast, but for those viewers, that's a very good piece of marketing advice.
Yeah.
That's a very
You
good
gotta
piece.
hook them in.
Regardless of whatever you're doing for your job or anything, starting off hooking them in with that is is the biggest thing. like if you start off boring in your video, it's going to not get views. Maybe 1 or 2 people will watch the end, but if you start off with like a little more spunk, kind of like that, whether it's like coming up with a quick, introduction.
That's what hooked me on your video.
Yeah.
So you're probably one of my favorite TikTokers out there. And I saw your video on my For You page, and I said, this kid's like saying the wildest shit. And then I went to him, I went to Dan, and I was like, you gotta watch this kid. I'm sending it like gavranksshooters videos from work to Dan. And he's like, oh, this shit's so fucking funny. And then we're like, oh, let's have him on the podcast.
Yeah, dude. But like actually, it's a very smart like move. The beginning like scene of just saying like the introduction.
Yeah.
Because it's just, dude, I'm laughing from like the very first thing you say.
Yeah.
And the rest of it is just like like you said, you're like, what can I do to make me being a dumbass seem like a little bit lighter? And you start off dragging him in, and then you do the cartwheels, and people are watching the full video.
I'm feeling it after the cartwheels.
Yeah, you do a good job.
Yeah.
So, you have all this content, great stuff. Any crazy stories from either like, drinking and then you puked after like one of the shooters? Or do you have a favorite shooter story? So I guess that's a 2-pronged question. Favorite shooter and craziest story.
Alright, I'll go with my 2 wildest gatherings experiences here. Alright, so the first one was actually, I made a video Tuesday night. So like three nights ago or something. And it was right after I lost my intramural flag football game, so I'm all sad and stuff, rock bottom basically. I slam these shooters and we go to the bar and stuff, and I make this video. So I use gavranksshooters as a pregame for the bar, and then sometimes I'll keep drinking, like sometimes the pregame for the pregame. So I kind of get really fucked up before I go out here. And I end up, I like to go on little adventures once I get blacked out, just through kind of Tucson. That's kind of my vibe. It's like, drunk Christopher Columbus. Like,
Nice.
I love it.
But it's like, it's cool. I just go on adventures, and I ended up by myself, and then these like 5 kids were behind me. They're like my age, and they're just drunk college kids, and they're yelling at me, and they're just like, yelling at everybody, but then they start calling me shit, so I turn around and I say some things that I probably shouldn't have.
I've been there. I've done it before.
Yeah, you're sticking up for yourself.
But it was just you
So
with like a bunch of
I end up
kids.
fighting them, and then I just get jumped, and
Oh shit.
Did you
one
win
of
the
my
fight?
dudes comes up. Yeah, I fight him. I mean, the first dude comes up, and I fight him, and I'm winning, and then the other 4 make sure that I definitely lost.
Okay. But it must have been the gold jacket. Were you wearing the gold jacket?
No, I took it off.
See, that's why. That's why you
That's
lost.
why, yeah.
Yeah, but then I'm like fighting these kids, and I throw like a kick, and one of my shoes comes off, and then once they start jumping me, the other shoe comes off, and they took them. So then I walk home like a mile and a half with no shoes on.
Bastards.
Like it was like probably the most like demoralizing loss pretty much ever.
Yeah, so they never gave you your shoes back. You had to walk home barefoot. It's like the walk of shame, but worse.
It's like it just leaves you with a lot of questions. Like, first of all, like, how do they decide who gets to keep my shoes for themselves? Like,
You'll
like,
see it on the telephone
pole, yeah.
pole. It'll be hung over there.
Yeah, bro. Like, those were Nikes. Come on. Like, they like.
You came back from
what?
Dude, this kid came back from Manhattan one night with
I had a
like
similar
no shoes
story.
and that.
No shoes.
I'm sure Tucson's like a little less gross to be barefoot in. New York, like if there's one place like I don't want to be barefoot in, like I would say top 3 places New York's like on the list.
But
like, in New York City.
But it was I made out with a chick and she took my shoes, so I did kind of win more than you did.
Yeah. That sounds way better than mine.
It was just grimy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. And then I'd say my second favorite gavrank story is when I was like working at the rec center for U of A, and I barely had any money, and all these people kept saying like, do Hennessy. So I buy the Henny shooters, and I do them, and 4 Henny shooters cost like $35-40.
Shit.
Really? Oh
It's
my
like,
god.
at the time, that's like the most money like I've ever dropped
Yeah.
on booze in a single trip. Like, I have like $10 in my bank account after that.
I feel you.
So I do
I
it.
live paycheck to paycheck.
Exactly. So I do the video, and I go to pick up my phone, and then the video like is some weird thing on TikTok with motion, and it deleted the video. And then, so I was already
Damn.
blackout drunk. So then I just got my roommate, and I was like, "Drive me back. I'll do it again." So I drive back, get 4 more Henny shooters, so now I'm like $80 deep, and I'm super drunk. So this time I do it again, and this time I didn't hit record. So it's just 8 shooters of Hennessy down the drain. So then I just pour this big cup of wine, and I made this video, and then I started yelling about how China and TikTok was rooting against me. That's how I got my first strike on TikTok. They took my video down. So saying me.
Hey, it's a badge of honor.
Yeah. Are those how recent are those stories? Like are either of those stories like kind of recent?
Yeah, the one about me getting jumped happened on Tuesday. Today's Friday, so like
Nice.
Oh, wow, dude.
3 days ago. Luckily, I protected my face a little bit, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no black eyes.
just
Just
showing you my body over here. It's a
Yeah.
bit rough.
You're not gonna post like a video being like, I got jumped, like
you should have filmed it. You should have been like, "Hey, I'm gavranksshooters. You know who you're fighting?"
Facts. Pull out the phone real quick. Just cartwheel review after you beat the shit out of me. How do you
Take a review with us.
Yeah. Yo, I see the guitars in the back. Do you play guitar too?
Yeah, I play acoustic and electric.
Okay, alright. So it helps with the ladies, or no, it does or not?
It does.
Okay.
It does.
Does your content get you all the baddies?
I will say, dude, my Tinder matches have gone up exponentially since gavranksshooters.
Okay. Wait, is there a picture in your profile of you like doing a video of the shooters, or like the shooters are next to you, or your TikTok or anything?
No, so I keep that out.
Okay, all right. Respectable, nice.
I don't want to be like a tryhard about that, you know?
Yeah.
But I've had
Close to
probably
the
like
mask.
the last couple of girls I've hung out with on Tinder, they all just like message me about my TikTok. And then if I'm in Tucson and Tempe, like kind of remote my followers are,
Yeah.
especially Tucson, so I'll get like, if I go to the bar sometime, I'll get noticed down there.
Okay.
And people will come up to me and just like, they just want to see me do shots. So they'll like buy me a shot and they'll buy them a shot. And like, you want to do it with me and like do a video? And I'm like, sure, yeah. Like,
Fuck it, let's go.
That's it? They're just like, do a shot with me. You're like, fuck yeah.
yeah, if I go to like an apartment party, if like one of them's like a big fan, they'll just like start feeding me shooters. Like,
I mean, you're kind of
it's
a big
like
deal.
an awesome problem to have. I keep blacking out and looking like a dumbass after, but
That's part of college. That's
Yeah.
that's all part of college.
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
So, but you, aside from the shooters and everything you do, you're a nursing guy, so you're like you're a nursing major at U of A. Talk a little bit about like what that's like how kind of you got into that, and then like going from high school to college. Like I don't know if it connects with the shooters at all, but kind of like what your mindset's been behind that.
Yeah, definitely. So when I went to college, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I had pretty good grades in high school.
Yeah.
And then so I my first semester I took half nursing and half business classes.
Okay.
And then after that I just liked the nursing. I was like, it's like a challenge for me. I like talking about the science stuff. I think it's really cool to know. So I just kind of completely went with it. And then that just like kind of shaped my whole college because everyone watches my videos and assumes I'm drinking like 5 days a week, It's justifiable. But really it's like every time I make a Gav ranks is pretty much the only times I drink because I just use them as pregame. So
Yeah. I mean, we're pre-gaming now, so.
Yeah.
I live with like a bunch of business majors, so I'd like. I mean, this is just contradictory to what I just said, but I would go on like a little bender like Monday through Wednesday, We're just drinking every night with our business friends, and then they keep going, and I'm like.
But you gotta be honest. Like business majors, no hate to business majors, but their career, path for college, you can have so much free time. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean it's like a great major, but it's one of the easiest.
Right. You could drink every night of the week and be fine.
Exactly. So like I would hang out with all of them, and then Thursday night comes around, which is when everyone goes out in Tucson, and they'd all go to bars again, and I just like pull an all-nighter in the library. So it's just like 3 days of binge drinking, one all-nighter, Friday morning exam.
Dude, I feel like that's one of the things I don't miss about college.
That's college.
The all-nighter grinds are like, you need to do them, but they're tough. They're a grind.
Yeah.
They're real tough.
Yeah.
But so wait,
They're brutal.
but you're not a caffeine guy. So if you're doing an all-nighter, like are you ripping a Monster or
He's
Red
living
Bull,
on
or, like-
shooters.
That's the only time. The only time I would make an exception is I'd rip a couple 5-hour energies. I do one. I timed it so I would do like one at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And then I would do all my exams were at 8 or 9 a.m. So then I'd do one like 30 minutes before my exam. So I was just like wired. Like
You gotta hit the
I
sweet
felt
spot.
like Goodwill Hunting or like Beautiful Mind. Like when I was going through the test.
I love it.
Yeah.
Just call yourself Matt Damon already.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you any like? So you're a healthy guy. You do water. You do shooters. Nursing major. Any health advice for the people out there? Just keep drinking shooters or anything else other than that?
I'd say drink a gallon of water a day, man. That's what I
Great
do.
All right, gallon of water a day.
That is actually very good advice. Look at that.
There you go.
There you go. Gallon of water a day.
Gallon of water a day. So what I didn't realize, did you know that the fun fact that I learned, the top part of a solo cup is 12 ounces, which is like a recommended daily dose of water?
I did not know that. That's actually crazy.
See, the more you know. And I'm gonna get some Labatt's, and I will be right back.
I'll take one too.
All right.
All right, so we're still good. Okay. So you've done a bunch of shooters. I would count your videos if I had enough time to be like, he's done this many shooters, but I don't have enough time.
Okay.
Do you do you have like a top like one or two that you've done? You didn't do the Henny. Would the Henny be up there? If not, like, do you have like a top shooter that you would say has been like that's like reigning crown right now?
Yeah. So it's the Hennessy was good,
Okay.
but I honestly thought it was a little bit overrated. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
For the cost. I mean, so I'm used to I'm from Denver and I'm from Tucson, I guess, where I went to college. So I'm used to either drinking Bernasties or Fleshman's vodka for.
We were talking about his favorite shooter. He said, like, Kinky's one of his favorite shooters.
Kinky.
Is Kinky vodka or like what is it?
So I think it's supposed to be vodka, but it's a very light percentage. It's only like 17%.
Okay.
So it's like a little stronger than Malibu.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I think I did a video of there's like the blue flavor, and I drank an entire bottle in like one pull.
Sick.
And that's kind of the level I'll attest to, is like it kind of tastes like an icy to me, in my opinion.
That sounds actually fucking bomb.
Yeah, it does sound really good.
I'd love that. All right,
As
well,
long as you have your gallon of water in there, then the hangover won't matter. But if it does get you pretty hungry, I'm gonna be real.
that's like, what is it? The kids these days are doing bog. Isn't that the
Yeah.
thing? Have you done the bog shit? No.
What is that?
It's like you fill a water bottle with like water and then like alcohol. It's like jungle juice, but you like get fucked up at day parties.
Yo, the kids nowadays are spending too much time on TikTok, like shaking drinks and doing that stuff. Just pour like vodka and something else in it, or if you're 21.
If you're 21, drink responsibly.
But like, you don't need to like make some jungle juice like in your water bottle and shake it up. I feel like the jungle juice should already be shaken beforehand.
It should already be shaken. All right, so Gavin, appreciate you being on, but we do this with every guest. So we're gonna give you a speed round of questions. You only got a minute. It probably won't take you a minute, but if it takes you a minute, then you might be dumb. But
Yeah.
Dan's gonna ask you 10 questions, rapid fire. Just first thing that comes to your mind. So,
quick, easy. One word, two words.
1 word, 2 words. You can give a short description, but I am gonna officially time you because if you don't pass it past 1 minute, you're officially dumb. So, all right,
Let me lock in.
lock in.
Give him like a few minutes. Give him a few.
Lock in.
Seconds. Yeah.
Do another 99 bananas. Take a swig.
What is that? Bush Light?
Yeah, it's Bush Light.
I knew it.
I love Bush
I
Light.
didn't know it was Bush Heavy or Bush Light, but I was like, I have a feeling it's Bush Light.
We're big Coors guys over here. So,
Okay.
all right, you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Mint chocolate chip.
Nice. All right. Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Okay. Best drunk food?
Jack in the Box.
Nice.
Ooh, good.
Yeah, that's a good West Coast food. West Coast or East Coast?
West Coast.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Was that
Coffee or tea?
green tea shots?
Well, I like that.
All right. Favorite movie?
Gladiator.
Nice. Sweet or salty snack?
Salty.
Okay. Favorite superhero?
The Punisher.
Nice.
Last one. Beach vacation or high adventure?
We're gonna go beach vacation.
Let's go.
All right, you got 1 second left.
There we go. Hey, we're tight
So
on
you're
time.
not
but
dumb.
you made it. You
So
made it.
you made it.
Last, just a bonus question. We didn't shout you out on socials yet. We want to get to that. But anything you have going on in the future, things you're excited about, just want to give you some time to talk about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing these interviews. It's gonna be a separate account. If you think Gav Ranks is funny, it's still gonna be me wearing the gold jacket, hammered. But basically, I'm gonna go out on the street to bars and then just interview really drunk people, like really weird questions, and try to throw them off and just try to make them feel uncomfortable. I think it's gonna be a funny vibe.
Nice.
Dude, you'd be
Yeah,
great
some
at that.
weird shit.
And this is on TikTok or Instagram or both?
Yeah, so it's gonna be on TikTok. I'm gonna shout it out if you like me here. It's gavranksshooters on TikTok.
All right, so guys, this is gavranksshooters on TikTok. That's his name. We're gonna link it in the description. We'll tag him. It'll be easy to find him. And then, is it the same on Instagram?
It's just like I think I have it linked in my bio. It's like
Yeah.
a personal Instagram. So honestly, I don't. Nobody has to follow me on that.
Follow on TikTok then.
But follow him on Instagram too. You know, if you got an extra second, throw him the follow.
And then what's your new drunk interview thing?
It's gonna be Gav does interviews.
Okay.
And I promise you, it's gonna be some serious quality content. You guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna get some laughs out of it for sure.
All right. And then last question before we close out. When are you coming to New York?
I don't know, man.
All right. We got to come out to Arizona probably.
Exactly. You come to Tucson or Tempe. I'll be out in Arizona the next summer. All right,
Okay.
That's the deal.
All right,
Let's go.
we'll do it live in Arizona. We'll do the shooters together, and then we'll go out after.
We got to have a good shooter for that one.
Yeah, we do.
Exactly. I'll be loading. I'll be thinking of something.
Gav, appreciate you coming on the podcast, brother. It's been actually fucking awesome having you on. So thanks so much. I guess we close it off. Where
We
we go?
close out. Gavin, you know the saying. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Stay thirsty, sipsters.
Thirsters.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Until the next pour.
Hard. I'm sorry.
Until next week.